Friday, the 11th of July, 10:40 AM. I'm at the Pro Cathedral here in Dublin to continue my protest in relation to the complaints I made to Archbishop David Martin, and now also in relation to the solicitor's letter that I received from Mason, Hayes and Curran on the orders of Archbishop David Martin, a letter that contains false allegations and lies made by
Mason, Hayes and Curran Solicitors, Barrow Street in Dublin, Ringsend, hired by Archbishop David Martin, also used by the Archdiocese of Cloyne. David Martin would like to tell you all that he's doing everything that he can for the victims of child abuse in Ireland. Why is he hiring the best solicitors in the world to defend their actions? He said he's put his hands up to it. Why do they need solicitors? Did Jesus Christ and the 12 apostles need solicitors? Did they need Ian Elliott to clean up behind them everywhere they went? Archbishop Martin claims to be following Jesus Christ. There was no child abuse issues with the 12 apostles or Jesus, was there? 48 million turnover. Mason, Hayes and Curran. 48 million. How much of that is Dermot Martin's money? How much of that is your money? And the Archdiocese of Cloyne. Mason, Hayes and Curran. 48 million turnover last year, sending me solicitors' letters trying to silence me. Why does the Roman Catholic Church in Ireland need these solicitors? What are they hiding? Why do they need to hide solicitors if they're going to put their hands up to the centuries of abuse in Ireland? What's the solicitors for? Why are they trying to silence me now? Martin to send me threatening letters because I expose their evil. Why does the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne need these solicitors that had 48 million turnover last year? How much of this money is going to defend paedophile priests in Ireland? Why does the Roman Catholic Church need these solicitors? And why are they using your money to pay them? This is what you're donating for. No money for a ramp here, but there's plenty of money for solicitors. Why does David Martin need these solicitors? Mason, Hayes and Curran. Why does the Archdiocese of Cloyne need these solicitors? These people claim they're following Jesus Christ and the 12 apostles. How many solicitors do Jesus Christ and the 12 apostles need to defend them against child abuse allegations? Where was the Ian Elliott of the time cleaning up the mess behind the 12 apostles and Jesus? How much of your money is going to the 48 million turnover that these solicitors got to send me threatening letters because I speak the truth? Why does David Martin need these solicitors? He hired them. These solicitors were hired in 2009 to help in the Cloyne cover-up and to help with the Archdiocese of Dublin. Did Jesus Christ need solicitors? Look at your Bible. Did the 12 apostles need solicitors? Did they need Ian Elliott to clean up the mess of abuse behind them? David Martin claims that that's a place of worship and that I cannot go into it. Children were raped in that building by Father P.J. McCabe. That building has ceased to become a place of worship, and I'm here to tell David Martin to take me to court. I will not be silenced by threatening letters from a firm that he hired that's made a turnover of 48 million last year that you people are paying for. The Roman Catholic Church are not paying for this out of their pocket. Your donations are keeping these fancy houses, fancy cars, making a profit in Ireland when every other business is decreasing profits. This is what they're using your money for. What do they need solicitors for if they're putting their hands up to the abuse in Ireland? 48 million turnover to send me threatening letters to silence me, based all on false allegations that I threaten people in the Pro Cathedral. If I threaten people, bring me to court. Stop sending me threatening letters. Mason, Hayes and Curran, sending me letters to silence me. This is what your money is going to. That's what your money is going to. Why does Dermot Martin and the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne need solicitors? What are they hiding? Why are they sending me letters to silence me? Your money is paying for this, hired by the Archbishop of Dublin. Why does the Archbishop of Dublin need these solicitors? Why does the Archdiocese of Cloyne need Mason, Hayes and Curran if they're putting their hands up to the abuse that's happened in Ireland? Did Jesus Christ and the 12 apostles need solicitors? Did they need Ian Elliott to clean up behind them? The evil Roman Catholic child-raping priests, child molesters, child rapists, and they need solicitors to defend. These are the solicitors hired by Dermot Martin to defend the Roman Catholic Church in Ireland, and used also by the Archdiocese of Cloyne to deny justice and compensation to the victims of child abuse. You tell them that. They're the ones that's been preaching that. Why are they raping children? Hired by the Archbishop of Dublin and also the Archdiocese of Cloyne, Mason, Hayes and Curran, denying justice and proper compensation to the victims of their child-raping priests. This is what your money is being spent on. Mason, Hayes and Curran, hired in 2009 by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne. They were the only solicitors that made a huge profit last year. 48 million turnover. Your donations is being used to hire the best solicitors in Ireland to deny justice and compensation for the victims of child-raping priests of the Roman Catholic Church. This is what your money is being spent on. There's no ramp here for disabled people, but they can afford the best solicitors in Ireland to send me threatening letters to silence me. This is what your money has been spent on. Dermot Martin and his crocodile tears telling everybody he's doing what a great job he's doing. He's doing nothing. All he's doing is helping in the cover-up. Has been used to hire the best solicitors in Ireland to deny justice and proper compensation to the victims of child-raping priests. That's what your money is being used for. Mason, Hayes and Curran, 48 million turnover last year, hired, now sending me threatening letters to silence me. I will not be silenced. Curran, hired by the Roman Catholic Church to deny justice and compensation to the victims of child-raping priests. This is what your money is going on. I hope you're all proud of yourselves. Hiring the best solicitors to the Roman Catholic Church. Their money is being used to hire Mason, Hayes and Curran to deny justice and compensation to the victims of their child-raping priests. If there is a hell, yous that are donating to these people that are defending child rapists are certainly going to burn forever. Jesus Christ and the 12 apostles didn't need solicitors. Did you read your Bible? Where did Jesus need solicitors to defend the 12 apostles on child abuse? It's an evil child-raping religion. It's not even a religion. It's an organisation. 48 million turnover. Keeping solicitors, denying justice to victims of clerical abuse. Curran, hired by the Archbishop of Dublin and also being used by the Archdiocese of Cloyne since 2009 to deny victims of clerical abuse proper justice and compensation. That's what your donations are going to. They claim that they can't afford a ramp for disabled people here, yet they can hire the best solicitors in Ireland to try and silence me and to deny justice and compensation to victims of their child raping solicitors in Ireland, Mason, Hayes and Curran, hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne, 2009, to defend against allegations made against them, to deny justice and proper compensation to the victims of child raping priests. This is where your money is going to. Hired by Archbishop Martin to try and silence me. This is where your money is going. Keep donating. I'm looking forward to seeing them in court. 48 million turnover, Mason, Hayes and Curran, hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne to deny justice and compensation to the victims of clerical abuse. Your money is being used to hire the best solicitors in Ireland to help the Roman Catholic Church defend child-raping priests. The reality of 2014 in Ireland. Welcome to Ireland. Solicitors hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne in 2009 to deny justice and compensation to the victims of child-raping priests in Ireland. This is where your money is going to. 48 million turnover last year, and they say they can't afford a ramp here for the disabled people for access to the cathedral, but they can afford the best solicitors in Ireland to try and send a letter and silence the Archbishop of Dublin and also used by the Archdiocese of Cloyne, Mason, Hayes and Curran, denying justice and compensation to the victims of child-raping priests in Ireland. Child-raping priests in the Roman Catholic Church. The Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne in 2009 hired Mason, Hayes and Curran to deny justice and compensation to the victims of clerical abuse, now sending me threatening letters to silence me. Your donations are being used to hire the best solicitors in Ireland, and yet Dermot Martin can't afford to put a ramp in here for the disabled people. Yet they can hire the best solicitors in Ireland to send me a letter. Hayes and Curran, hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne to deny justice and compensation to the victims of their child raping priests. Hayes and Curran, hired in 2009 by the Archdiocese of Cloyne and the Archdiocese of Dublin to deny justice and proper compensation to the victims of child raping priests in Ireland. This is what you're donating your money to. Solicitors in Ireland to deny justice to the victims of child raping priests. But he can't afford a ramp for the disabled people at the Pro Cathedral. Hired in 2009 at great expense, paid for by the donations of the congregation of the Roman Catholic Church. Hayes and Curran, hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne to deny justice and compensation to the victims of their child raping priests. This is the most evil, vile religion on the planet. Hayes and Curran solicitors, hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne to deny justice and compensation to the victims of child raping priests. That's what your donations are paying for. Best solicitors in Ireland. Mason, Hayes and Curran, hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne to deny justice and compensation to the child raping victims of child raping priests in Ireland. In 2009 by the Archdiocese of Cloyne and the Archdiocese of Dublin at great expense. They claim they can't afford a ramp for disabled people in the cathedral, but they can afford the best solicitors in Ireland to try and silence me. Mason, Hayes and Curran defending paedophiles, defending Roman Catholic clerical paedophiles. Hayes and Curran, hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne to deny justice to the victims of Roman Catholic raping priests and to deny them compensation. This is what you're donating to. For a ramp for disabled people, but they have money for the best solicitors in Ireland. See these solicitors, Mason, Hayes and Curran. They hired them in 2009, the Archdiocese of Dublin and the Archdiocese of Cloyne. 48 million turnover. And that's what your money, anybody donating in there, and they can't put a ramp there for people that have a disability. They tell you you have no money. Ask them how much it costs for them solicitors when you get a chance. Thanks for listening.